Much of a distraction has now been removed, or how much sort of fresh air now is there for the Mets when they take the field against the Nationals?
I think it's a total tone changer for the Mets, Eamon. Look, you have a new era, new owner, new vibes. Sandy Alderson's back in what he hopes is a triumphant return. And you bring in one of the best young players in the game in Lindor in a trade. And he was going to get booed on opening day, I bet you, if he didn't sign. You alluded to that, Eamon. The public opinion was on the Mets side, and I think it was. There's an argument to be made that Lindor has every right to pursue his value in the Fernando Tatis level, which he ultimately did. But fans that just lived through like a pandemic and layoffs and a rough economy and all these kinds of things don't want to hear that $325 million isn't good enough for you. So fairly or unfairly, and I think it would have been a little bit of both, people would have felt very negatively probably and large toward the situation. There would have been boos for Lindor, but I think there would have been plenty of bad will to go around for Sandy, for Alderson, for Steve Cohen. It would have just been like, come on, Mets. We thought that this was going to be like fun and good, and you couldn't even get this done. And I'm sure that's part of what inspired them to do this.
All right,
sometimes,
sorry.
I was just going to say that sometimes contracts are branding decisions as much as they're baseball decisions. I don't know of any players worth 30-some million a year in baseball terms, but from a brand standpoint, this is important for the Mets to do.
Been looking for that star shortstop, centerpiece shortstop since Jose Reyes. Obviously, they've upgraded that, and they've upgraded him for upgraded that position for a decade. What does it mean to have Francisco Lindor now a foundation piece of this franchise for a long time at that position?
Well, it's huge, Eamon, but let's not forget big picture, that this is a fan base and a franchise that has been starved for so long of a team that didn't go out there and get big stars. Outside of trading for Cespedes mid-2015, they haven't been big players in free agency. They haven't gotten the game's best players, haven't even been involved in that. This offseason, obviously that changed. They make the big trade to get Lindor, and then instead of everybody being excited about it, it was, well, are they going to extend him now? We can't afford to lose him. And then it comes down to the day before opening day, and Lindor's not budging, and the Mets say it's a final offer. So the fans, instead of getting excited for it to be a great opening day, coming off of dealing with a pandemic a year ago, they have this new player. They're worried about what's going to happen with this guy, the stress of dealing with that throughout the year. Maybe they lose him. He's greedy, and now that's all put to bed. So big picture, this is a huge day for this organization and for this fan base to get a player of his caliber at his age, sign him to that mega deal right before opening day, and after, get excited about going out there and watching your new star shortstop, who's one of the game's best players. It's a great day for the Met fan.